It's the Cable
One there. Oh, I'm going to take Ajani again. Dark Ritual, Time Twister. Both of those cards would be nice changes of pace. If I was not playing for charity, I think I would take the Dark Ritual here. Yeah, right, BK Rom. Ajani sure is one cool cat. Hey, Benny Limit Fish, thanks for the $100 donation. Crushing it. Crushing that donation goal. What do you think? It's day one. You think we're going to crack 20K? Are we going to double? Are we going to double the fucking goal? That's crazy talk. I think I'm just grabbing staff here. It's a little piddly, but, you know, there's a lot of cards. It's nice not running out of cards. Are there plans for more Q for Charity events after this one? Every year, Silent Chibi. This is like year number 6 or something. So typically with Ajani, you want to pair it with red permanents so it can actually like bolt stuff. Glimmerlands does make a red 2/2. And then there's Inti and a Braid as well. I do like the Glimmerlands making a token is good with staff. I used to think Inti was like really up there, and now like every creature just has value and draws cards and stuff. Here we go. Passing a Bristly Bill there, but Gut is so good with everything we're doing. Absolutely chibi. I mean, in the ideal world, this would be like a lasting thing, where we come together every year. It'd be a hell of a legacy to have, Have it become more than any individual person. One of the benefits of having it be an 8-person format, My favorite card here is Eska's Chariot for the archetype I'm drafting. Teferi wouldn't be a crazy splash. I maybe just want to grab Ghost Vacuum and stay Boros. Just grab some Graveyard Hate. I'm not sure. Not sure what's best there. Just gonna grab a fetch here. Yeah, I don't love those red cards. 2 mana 3/2 mark. Like a treasure. We can do better. Fnatic's really impressed me. Elspeth might help us get that final push of damage. Sentinel's really good. Pilgrim's like actual fixing. We have 1 dork already. I'll grab Sentinel. Yeah, I'm not high on Brawler. Red dried up. Red did indeed dry up. But the green cards are tabling. Green cards are better for your curve than red. But you do want that haste, You want that haste, you want that reach. It would be very easy to splash some red permanents so that a Ajani flip side is really good. Yeah, I'm just going to take Bombardment. There's a fetch here. Streaming Nemesis is solid. I don't want to run the risk of Bombardment not coming back, especially if red's not that open. It's so good with the Ajani, right? No need to risk it. Steel Seraph could be solid. I'm going to grab the Oliphant. And hopefully we'll get some nice duels, Yeah, we're not especially short on gut value here. Pardon the yawn. Yeah, I only got like 5 hours of sleep last night. I'm going to take the Razor Ridge Thicket. Parallax Wave is very tempting, but we need fixing like more than just about anything right now. Gotta make sure we get some of that. Gotta eat your vegetables, gotta eat your vegetables. Yeah, if we already had a couple of duels or something, then maybe I'd look at the Parallax Wave. It is a stupid good card, of course. Won me some games earlier. Maybe because it's Razor Verge Thicket instead of like a good duel. Maybe you're supposed to take the wave even still. Ooh, Elegant Parlor. That is helpful. Yeah, the Strand and the Oliphant grab it, so that does a lot for us. Into Taiga. All our mana coming together after I pass the Parallax Wave for a shitty duel. It happens, huh? It happens. This is still exciting. Taiga for the Oliphant to grab. I was mostly worried about the mana. I think I'm going to grab Rin and 6 over the Plunderer and the 6 here. Pretty cute with the Ajani, huh? Portable Hole, Smuggler's Copter, Flame Slash. The Phoenix plays well with Oliphant. I'm going to grab the Slash. I'm going to have some a little bit of efficient removal here. You've never seen me pass a Copter? I've passed a lot of Copters in the last few seasons. I did used to take it very aggressively, but cards have gotten a little better, right? I'm going to take Nemesis over Adeline. Little Graveyard Hate. Commando also good. I've drafted like no white cards this pack. This song's good, but it's a little slow. I need... I always like this one. Brain power? God, no. 10 minutes of build. I'm going to take the Mana Vault. Our biggest issue right now is our curve. The Mana Vault helps a little bit. A little bit. Oh, wait. No, I want Guide of Souls. I'm sorry. Mana Vault would let me, like, turn to the Eska's Chariot really clean. But Guide of Souls and Ajani are pretty good together. I mean, Guide of Souls is just great in this deck. They have new cards, Hopefully we can get an Ocelot Pride pick 2. Really good chance that's a sideboard Endurance. This Marsh Flats is great, right? We get Elegant Parlor. Just Elegant Parlor. We don't have a Plateau yet. There's a Jetmir's Garden in my wheel, though. Definitely grabbing the fetch. Yeah. The Galvanic Knight would be nice, too, huh? With the Guide of Souls. Blue and black looking stupid open. Yeah, I think that Dark Ritual first pick would have paid off for me. We ended up seeing Frog, Orcs... bunch of sick blue-black cards. How are we doing on playables? We need like 5 more. That's kind of a lot. So Inspiring Vantage would be good for the mana. Llanowar Elves would be solid. We're going to take the Gaia's Cradle here. We once again have Elvish Reclaimer to just like find the Cradle. And Cradle's going to be easy, going to make us be able to flip that Oddity real clean, real easy. Maybe wheel the Guardian gets a little bit better with Cradle in here. Maybe wheel that Nissa, huh? That giant overrun Nissa. Lumberjack's good. Lumberjack would be good for our curve. I'm going to take the Torture Pit again. Really just want to combine this with Bombardment as many times as I can. Still no Plateau. Thinking about Trumpeting. Thinking about Fungus. Fungus just being an early game creature to help juice up Cradle. Breeding Pool lets Flooded Strain get a green source. Sure. I think we're going to have plenty of green sources. Headliner Scarlet is good. This is a solid card. We're going to take the Portico. Speaking of tutor targets for Flooded Strand, I'd love that Atali. I'd love the Thornspire Verge. What I'm going to be grabbing, though, is that Fintorn Elves. Just kind of need it. Curve just kind of needs it. Generous Ent would be great here. Getting Lush Portico or Taiga. I'm going to take the Questing Beast, though. And now we have enough playables. I would like to cut the Endurance from the main deck. We'll see if we get any late wheels here. And the Fungus, Hey, the Garden came back. Yeah, 3 comes into play tap lands is a bit more than I would like in this sort of deck, but at least we have good mana, At least we got our colors. Definitely cut that fungus now. We got every, like, shitty generic elf. And then it's like, do we want to main deck Endurance? Do we want to main deck Pyrokinesis? Yeah, I don't know what our forest situation's gonna be. I had an embarrassing attack with Questing Beast earlier where I attacked a Planeswalker. Still won the game, but, you know, not my proudest moment. Alright, I have to go pee, friends. I'll be back in a minute. Water doing good. So forest current count. I guess we can't put the Shifting Woodland if we're playing Lumberjack. It's like 6-ish. I think we can get up there. We have a Red 6 too to rebuy what we sacked to Lumberjack. You live closest to Keela, but there's a stream delay for you. Well, the stream does not come, like, we're not, my stream doesn't, like, beam directly into your house, right? Like, it has to go all the way to wherever Twitch servers are. So the people that should have the lowest lag should be the people that, like, live in California, right? Nine green sources. Everything you get red, right? Yep, Jetmir's Garden. Oh, I was counting green. Was I counting green? I'll count again. Yeah, 9. 9's really good. And then red here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9's really good. White here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 9, 9. Should we just jam that? I think I'm gonna cut a white source and do 10, 9, 8 because of the Lumberjack. Just get one more forest in there. We also don't need double white until Elspeth. Not crazy to cut the Elspeth for Endurance or Pyrokinesis. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Very hard to calculate how much that makes Amazon. But Twitch is overall profitable. It did not used to be. Let's listen to a power metal song about the Uruk-hai. This hand's so close, right? We're on the draw here, like any dork off the top, and the hand just hums. Wish we had the old art for Fintorn Elves. Reed, what a fucking machine. I feel like every year, Reed just does like a little bit better, a little bit better. Played out this staff, the opponent's like, okay. Fuck. I think I still get Gaia's Cradle. Surveillance, interesting. Kind of regret bidding that Flame Slash now that I'm here. But nice to be able to answer that Hull Breacher. That's hard. It's hard to know whether removal's going to be good when your opponent doesn't have a creature out yet. Bombardment would be by far my best rip here. Hey, Big Oofta, thanks for 43 months there. Big says GLHF with your trophies and the donos today for the AFSP. Appreciate that. Should have tapped the Tiger for that. It's alright. I don't know if there's some big-brained way to win the game this turn. I didn't see it. I guess I could clear the grief with my tap critters here. And then the Chariot connects, I'm over here like, yeah, I didn't see a win. Oh, right, it's right there. I win. Some kind of something, maybe. They gave me Reanimator vibes, that grief. I like the Pyrokinesis in as an answer to their flash critter. So much mana. What am I looking for here? Gut, maybe? Something to just, like, fucking turn the damage crank, right? Gross. It's good, but it does require runner. Would much rather see the spikes card first, right? Brutal to know that that's our next draw, and that I'm, like, keeping it there. Maybe you're just supposed to bin. Try and get guide rolling. It's like keeping Splinter Twin on top when you don't have a Deceiver Exarch, and it's like, okay, well, this is a miserable draw, but I do need that to win. You think Green Lung sounds like Ghost? Interesting. They both do use an organ. They're also both like occult rock. So same genre. Hell yeah, Reese. Lumalnates did indeed send me some of their amazing pizza product. That was a hell of a sponsorship. They sent me like a giant box of frozen pizzas. It lasted me like a year. It was crazy. And it wasn't a sponsorship that I sought out or anything. They just like saw me talking up their pizza on social media. Gave me the hookup. Oh shit, what up? Hey Quasnero, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 39 months. Should have inverted these. Made them pump the frog hum. Not a lot of help coming up anyway. Game 3 on the play, let's go. Alright, I want Inti in on the play. I'm gonna cut this Endurance, I don't want it. The only reason I don't want the Endurance in this matchup is because it's not very good. Just not a good card. Just a poop card full of poop. Poop coming out of its poopy Endurance butt. And there's nothing wrong with liking Endurance here. Like, if you disagree with me, you are just, you know, wrong. Just, that's all. Yeah. Yeah, every once in a while in Lars. When I was living in Chicago, we did deep dish like once a year, basically. Special occasions type deal. A lot of those deep dish places make a killer thin crust anyway. Like Giordano's has an atrocious deep dish, but their thin crust is banger. But everyone associates them with deep dish, so everyone goes there and just like gets the worst fucking pizza. You know, tourists. The cow would be a sick rip here. Let me keep developing while I get the parlor down. Staff's not bad. That's something, huh? That's something. Another dork for the cradle. Glad I drew my card before playing the oddity out, huh? You'll only do Pequods for deep dish? Pequods is like sort of deep dish. It's not really Chicago style. I mean, it's deep dish, but it's like it's all crust, right? It's like Detroit style deep dish. No real reason to crew Chariot here. You think Detroit style deep dish is superior? Who cares? I guess we do. We're having the conversation. Thinking here for a sec. Oh yeah, Tybalt. You only think of Jon Stewart and Chicago deep dish pizza. Yeah, he did that whole bit. What's funny is that the pizza that he showed, hell yeah, Meebo with coming in with another trophy. That's their second one, right? They're fucking crushing it. Yeah, the thing about Jon Stewart's bit is that like his like definition of like a good pizza was this cold floppy piece of shit. It just like looked really bad. Now this is good pizza. I'm like, okay, John. We all know that's cold as shit. And you're like fucking every time you have to use food with recording, right? It just has to sit out for forever, and just by the nature of recording for film and such. When people are eating the wings on Hot Ones, they are not good wings. Those are not piping hot. Hey, Blue Double Boxer, thanks for 47 months there. Hey, hey. Right, yeah, it has to survive under stage lights. Pizza in New Zealand was awful. I would not go to New Zealand for pizza, that's for shame. I've never been, personally. I had decent pizza in Spain. It wasn't, like, anything to write home about, but it was reasonable. And I had some of the worst pizza I've ever had in my life when I was in France. You think Chicago pub pizza is underrated? It is underrated. It's very weird for me to call it Chicago pub. Because it's the whole Midwest eats that pizza, and it didn't, like, originate in Chicago, necessarily. But when, like, West Coast and East Coast people come to the Midwest, they're, like, only going to Chicago, so they associate it with that. Am I traveling for the honeymoon? I hope so. Yeah, we don't have hard plans for that. Ideally, we would go someplace where there's like really cool live music and new foods to try and stuff. Like maybe if there's like a music festival in some place that we haven't been there with like a really sick, like unique lineup that we'll just never get here in the States. That could be a lot of fun. But yeah, that's pretty far away. We'll see. Step one, we'll have the wedding. This card's so good with Recurring Nightmare. What'd I do with that endurance, Hell yeah, Aspiring Spike. That's what I'm talking about. Teammates coming through. Love to see it. We're up to 7? We're up to 7? Hot diggity. All right, how do we win this? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? The Detective's Phoenix can get us an Ajani trigger, which I dig. Yeah, not surprised by that. That's going to prevent the Ajani from pinging. Still going to make a cat, and I guess we play the Oddity. You can't imagine kebab being good on pizza? Oh, it's great. There's a grease pit. There's a greasy pizza place near me that that's also a Euro place, and they'll do Euro meat just as a topping, and that's quite a good. I've never asked if they'd put pizza sauce on a Euro, but that doesn't sound as good. So this is pretty gross, huh? Alright, what are we doing here? I want to draw cards with staff. Could flip Uvenwald. I guess I should have killed the fairy first, Tom. Before I drew my card. If I had my own Caldera Guardian, this could be an easier spot. We can sack the Reclaimer and get the Phoenix back on something, get a flyer. But then you lose the Reclaimer, you like shrinking your Cradle stuff. Lose a block or two. Yeah, I think I just pass. Pass and regret the Sorcery Speed Staff activation. Just flipping the Uvenwald would have been better than that. We do have one more Surveil land that we can grab out with this Marsh Flats. There's something to flip an Uvenwald, throwing a fucking Phoenix on it, and just like trying to get in. Where's a Bajuka Bog when you need one, hum? Getting my thinning on. Hello, that's interesting. Is that interesting? This is a wild fucking game. You can indeed spend the red on 2 different creatures for the haste. So Ajani makes a 4. Let's go ahead and do that. Four, you say? That was a match. That was a match. Anyone who saw that whole match knows that was a match. Oh my god. That was a lot to grind through there. Ajani, huh? Ajani coming up? Yeah, we can keep this. Once Upon a Time is basically a land, so 2 landers, Mana Dork, Ajani. Seems solid. Ajani Bombardment, too. Hell yeah, they'll take. Outgrinding an active recurring nightmare. Not even just a recurring nightmare. Like, it was recurring the fucking reanimator thinger. The 4/4. We had a really cute Ajani stack earlier in the day where I went to clamp my token and the opponent went to burn, and then I responded by burning my token, and then the opponent went to burn Ajani again, and then I responded by pyrokinesising the token. This huge stack for a red mirror. Yeah, I think we gotta take the mountain. And this grabs Portico. And that stays on top. Cool. All right, you turn. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Labouche, thanks for 30 months there. The big 3-0. I'm just gonna... A lot of viable plays here. You can play the Bombardment to set up for Ajani. I think I like just making sure we have our next land drop set up. I think that's good. If they tap out, we can also go like Ajani, Ren, Ping, and get the flip that way. I think that's the line. I do lose my Marsh Flats. Oh yeah, we're cooking, friends. We are cooking over here. Now the question is, do we bombardment or just like fucking blitz in? Just get that blitz in. No, Nikki, I like this line. Oh shit, what up? Hey, the Jolly Noggle, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 6 months. Just maximizing Ajani damage with the crew there. Yeah, I've been of the opinion that Ajani should have been the card that got banned in Modern, not the not the uncommon Cascade Lizard. They were like, we really want Energy to still be a playable deck. I'm like, I think it'd still be fine. But Ajani's really the unfair element, right? You think if they want Boros to be a deck, they can't ban Ajani? I don't think that's true. I think kind of Souls and Ocelot Pride's still worth building around. But the deck would move from being the deck to beat to being like tier 2 or something. And that would be awesome. I would love that. Kind of what people wanted, right? No Jelly Noggle. So, like, there's... I actually make it difficult to donate like normal. If you go down into the stream description, there's, like, literally the first box you see is the donation to the charity. There's charity links. Another black deck, which means the Endurance should probably be in. Some kind of reanimating something. I'll cut into you again. Hell yeah, Steve. This hand's kind of slow as shit, But we could just rip a untapped green source. Be in a reasonable spot. Turn 1 Faithless Looting, Hell yeah, Handsome Tom. Yeah, people were asking for merch options. I was like, all right. I could do a better job of advertising it, I suppose. I'm just gonna grab the tie gum. I still disagree, Ape. All of the most frustrating games against Ajani, where your removal doesn't mean anything and stuff, and it just like wins the game by itself very quickly. Definitely the most busted shit that deck is doing. Kind of rough spot here, I could see dashing the Guardian, draw a card, get some 1/1s, get some fodder for gut. I could see getting in with the Nemesis, getting some damage rolling. Let's do this. The the Cascade Critter was like the one that I was happy to see them play, because like some percentage of the time they're just like bricking hitting another one or hitting a Flage and not even being able to play it and stuff. It was like the one fucking fizzle card in their deck. The one chance you had to possibly win a game, and they're like, okay, we'll ban that one. We'll ban the filler, the one where they could put any other fucking playable modern card in. All right. It's like banning Consider from Murktide or something. Guardians filler for sure. Hoping to rip a Guy's Cradle here. Could make this draw hum a little bit. I am allowed to disagree with Spike to Jippo. That is the case I'm making. I do not really care. There is no default creator that is like always 100% right about bans and stuff. And if you follow people's ban notions, you'll see that's like very easy and very clear over the years. There's nobody that's just like always on top of it and always like points to the right card and or predicts that the right cards are going to get banned and such. Nobody has a 100% hit rate there. It is good to think for yourself and play your own games out and come to your own conclusions. God, am I just playing a couple shitters? I really want to get Gut rolling. Gut's like a lot of damage. But the hand is so clammed up on mana. Banning another $140 in cards. Well, the Ajani was only like $12, right? Is this a Shallow Grave win? That was my thought too, that they didn't want to ban some mythic that people had to shell out a lot of money for. But that was actually kind of an affordable one. Bring to Light for 5. I did indeed have an elephant thrown at me. Valky's pretty good. Hits through the breach. Do they get to cast it for free? No. Guy's Cradle off the top is very close to a win here. Never lucky. Where'd that Flooded Strain come from? I think they're going to try and just kill me here. If they have a removal spell for my Citizen, they can do that. Rude. Kind of needed that. I think a Guy's Cradle no longer does it for me, unfortunately. Damn. Worth a shot. If only we had Flame Slash, Super clunky draw there. Still got some nice damage in. They were at essentially 3 at the end. Oh. Yeah, this hand's slow, but I think it's good. We got the turn 2 Rend and 6 rebuying value. And then turn 3, either Guardian or Sentinel. In the gut. Yeah, let's just get Garden. Just have good mana. Good mana is so rated. Sure. Guardian makes the Exhume a little bit worse. It makes the gut a lot better. Just by like making sure I have fodder. If I play the Sentinel and kill the Sentinel, then like I'm not getting an attack in next turn, right? So I'm really valuing Guardian spitting out 2 bodies. Questing Beast, eh? That's a real one. It's 1 trigger. I'm just going to do this. Might be super wrong. It's possible I'm supposed to be chilling on that to try and get value. Awesome. That's some real damage, huh? That's some real damage. 5 mana is like a pretty key inflection point for them. They get Through the Breach and they get Bring to Light. The Valky's in the bin, so Bring to Light's a little less scary, but even still, it seems like we want to, you know, try and wrap it up as quickly as possible if we can. Brutality, no discard. Interesting. Hell yeah. Finals hype. Here's is the 1 red card that they could screw up Modern by adding it in. Oh, I'm not sure Nightshade Lemonade. I only played the first like few days, and then I went hard on Cube, as I do. The new Modern hotness. Oh shit, what up? Hey Trey, thanks for 27 months there. Appreciate you. Yeah, a lot of gas here, but we're just gonna grab the mountain. So we can jack some lumber on turn 1. Hopefully I don't end up regretting that. Could trade. Not gonna, I don't think. My chariot. All right, Ajani, good time for you to show up. Oh, you like just casting the card? Could do. I'm a lot more aggressive with my land sacking when I've got another spare land, right? This is my last green source. Maybe cowardly on my part, but I also kind of like getting the bombardiers down. wild attack here. They gotta have some kind of a plan, right? Is Torture Pit worth more damage? Torture Pit's worth 6. It's the same. Let's just Spiked Corridor. We have lethal on board. We're gonna see what the Bob flips. Why not? Yeah. Wait a minute. I think I've yet to lose a game where I've combined Bombardment and Spiked Corridor. Inti was great that game. Endurance matches up well against a lot of their threats. I think I'm just gonna run it back. Okay. Looking for gas with this Once Upon a Time. Just gonna grab the Nemesis, I think. And the Marsh Flats can't get untapped red, but I don't know how much that matters. Just double checking. Look at the mana base. Yeah, there's like a Taiga. I'm just gonna Guardian in. Why did I choose the Elvish Mystic over the Llanowar Elves? Better border. Just like way superior. Gonna match my my forest here. I've been bemoaning the fact that we have the new Fintorn Elves. Nothing wrong with this art. Great art, but the classic art, the classic border, hits you in the feels. I actually detest the anime Llanowar Elves. One of my least favorite arts. My brain sees some like anime garbage and it's like, oh, that's gonna be some commander card. And then it's Llanowar Elves of all things. It's a pretty good bat. Good evening, Naughty. Let's see, I haven't checked in on donations in a bit. Sprinkles had that $100 donation. Falcon Eye, thanks for donating $50 to a good cause. Appreciate you. Anonymous donated $20. Charlie Noggle had donated $50. Sastifer donated $50. Appreciate you, Sastifer. Gizmo said for a worthy cause. Love that. Love you. Valupi says, we miss you, J-Bro. Bless up. $20 donation. Appreciate you, Valupi. And Mr. Salmonella says, miss you, J-Bro, with a $100 donation for toward all of that going towards the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. We have so far raised an incredible amount of money. Done a whole hell of a lot of good. Proud of everybody. Pyrokinesis would be a baller rip. Important at 13. Can Bob do me some damage? Flage. At least they're pretty far away from recurring the Flage. This might be a bad crew. Might open the cat car up to sorcery speed removal, which would be a bummer. It'd be funny if this game ended up with us, like, ripping Arena for the Oliphant. Hello. Some cards, huh? Some cards. And I'm just going to immediately draw a card off that. I was looking forward to getting another cat, getting a staff trigger. Dark Confident reveals Damn. Kind of an interesting one here. We have a pretty wide board, but they would also be giving me back the 3/3. This game is for the trophy, yeah. Kind of gotta go to the bathroom. Gotta drink so many fluids for this thing. Let's go indeed. 6 to 7 is so fucking close. Obligatory Rory, thanks for the resub, thanks for the 37 months. Bombardment off the top, could be good. We'll see if they play this Dam or not, huh? They flipped a Dam to Dark Confident. Did I go to his funeral? J-Bros? I did, yeah. It was stuffed. I don't really want to talk, I'm not a big fan of funerals. I don't really want to talk about that, and I think it would, like, harsh the vibe and such. But I did go to pay my respects. Paragon. That's going to gain 2 life when they crack that Fabled Passage. Not bad. Yeah, I like this land better than Damning if I'm them. But it does mean the Bombardment would be a sick rip. Nope, just got this Elvish Reclaimer. Yeah, I don't know if I want to attack, right? Lose Cat Token, get in like 3 damage. Happy Cubismus to you too, Wimpy Bones. There's something where you go like Sentinel, Guy. There's something where you go Sentinel and then the Reclaimer tutors for Arena or something. And you end up with a Hasty Oliphant. Beat the Sweeper that way. Oh, they still have the Sweeper in their hand. Might be overextending into it. Yeah, that's a good reason to attack, huh? Collect my lousy 2 damage. Map tokens do not trigger the staff, no. Only creatures. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Gallon Builds, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 2 months there. Yeah, I just gotta go to the bathroom. That's all there is to it. I'll be back soon. Hey, that's not bad. Oh, they under dealt damage on Reclaimer there. Gut would be lethal off the top. Arena could be a sweet draw. They are going to gain 2 life from cracking the Vista. The Vista gained 2 life because they brought it back with Sarah Paragon. They're voting for staff. Interesting. Sure. All right, Arena off the top. Let's go. Damn. Opponent needs 1 more card to rebuy Flage. I guess they don't have double red currently. Yeah, Reclaimer could have served. I really like the idea of getting the Arena. I think it opens up a wide range of potential cards. A lot more spice, Fetching down to 3. Fetching Blood Crypt. How good would Bombardment have been this game, Absolutely unreal. And now it's going to go to just like worthless immediately. You know what would have been sick at like any point in this game? Brandon 6 to ping that bat. Get back streaming. They ended up gaining a lot of life. Questing Beast and Oddity get pretty bad when the Flage comes back out. I didn't mean to sack that. I meant to sack a forest, but that's alright. There's something to grabbing Lush Portigo and trying to bin a land to keep the Reclaimer around. What card would be best with Arena if I got the Arena here? I guess it'd be Scale Lord. The Sarah didn't serve. Yeah, I'm gonna grab Portigo and see if I can YOLO bin another land. I guess. Kind of got a scrap for every last bit of value now, I think. I guess. I think they've just got me. Because there's a dam in hand. So, like, if the Screaming doesn't serve, they just dam it. I actually, like, can't deal them the damage. Because then I'm dead on board. I think I'm dead on board anyway. Well, no, we can kill off the Sarah, like, just have them trade here. And then run out Llanowar Elves, and then the Flage has to ping the Llanowar Elves, and then they dam the Sentinel, and they deal me 9 down to 3. What are my live draws, huh? Let's just go next. Yeah, I think we have plenty of answers to bat. We just like didn't draw them into too late, right? Bombardment would have been nuts. Spread in 6, right? All of that biz. They got down to 1 so many times, Well, we just added Endurance, so it wasn't an answer to bat last game. Added it mostly as another answer to Flage, God, this hand's so close. Having the Ajani and the Bombardment here. If this was a Surveil land, I think I would keep it and do some gambling, because it's just so powerful. Rough day for Jim. I mean, they happen. It's a pretty high variance format, and Jim helped organize this fucking awesome run for charity, right? I think he can't really do any wrong here. Same with everybody. Like, we're all talking up some good causes, getting viewers out. That's the real goal of the whole thing, right? God, Phoenix has to be the least exciting turn 2 play here. Attack for 2. How late do I want to be up today? Thinking about when I should stop drinking caffeine. I feel pretty okay right now. This morning I was feeling rough, but I think I've like hit a groove. Really need some gas here. Really could use it at Ajani, That would be ideal. You are hearing card flickering, and no, you cannot escape it. Yeah, kind of hoping for an arena for a hasty Oliphant. Be a wild play here. Sucks getting the bird exiled. I was thinking with the Oliphant, it'd be easy to rebuy it if it died in the natural way. Hey, Ray Q Smuckles, thanks for the resub, thanks for the 2 months. You hope I win the game. Me as well. I have the same hope. This is a lot of lands. This is too many lands, in my opinion. Yeah, multiple games of hardcasting Oliphant are not where you want to be. Opponent's got library going. They're still above 10 life. Too many cards. Skull Clamp, more cards. God, I thought the first match was going to be the toughest one in this league because it was so nuts. Way to grind through that, way to grind through some pretty insane board states. Kind of a bummer to just flood a little bit here. Hell yeah! Meebo's on a fucking tear. This is the best day one they've ever had. Alright, do I break down and kill the bomb? I think I do. Opponent's got a lot of mana to work with. More cards, but still a lot of mana too. God damn it. We just gotta let that resolve. If you sack the Ulvenwald, then they just like are like, okay, whatever, hit the bombardment. Oh, you know what could do it? Not a less elegant parlay. I guess I want that. I was gonna say the 4-drop. The 4-drop that spits out 3/1/1s. If I could somehow get that card in my hand and play with a Goblin Bombardment, this might be a winnable game. Okay. I guess I gotta kill the Rebel, let them draw 2 here. We're in Fiery Confluence range. We haven't seen Fiery Confluence out of them. That'd be a messed up way to lose from there. Alright, I think we have a 1 in 24 chance to win this game. Hogpog taking down another one. Yeah, I need that fucking door, Might just DOB. Yeah, let's go next. God damn it. Fuck. That's alright. We flooded a bit. Didn't get our combo. Didn't get our Ajani or our door. Can't win them all, huh? Can't win them all.